Hi friends, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be completely different. By the way, my name is Cynthia. This video is going to be completely different than any other video you guys really see on my channel. Well, completely no. I kind of did a vlog about this. But anyways, if you saw in the title, I must have titled it something where I'm basically going to be talking about my experience getting the Pfizer shot, which is not a really bad experience. I think it was a good one overall. But I did get asked by one of our friends here. Her name is Renee. And I really just wanted to do this video because I think it's very important. Since she asked, I thought, you know what? I'm really going to do this for her. So Renee, I'm doing this one. It's for you, okay, friend? And I basically thought, if there's any way that I can help you at all, not be so anxious, hopefully. I felt that. And so I feel like I know exactly what you're going through because I totally felt all of the emotions. I just didn't really want to say them out loud or talk about them that much because it's like, I don't know, it's like you feel it even more. So that is what this video is about. It's just to talk about my experience getting the Pfizer shot, the vaccine for the COVID. So that is what this video is about, talking about my experience getting the Pfizer shot both times, basically the vaccine for COVID or hopefully against COVID. So if we were to get it or anything like that, it won't be so bad for us. And let's just talk first about why I decided to get it. And I want to let you guys know, each and every one of you out there, that I completely respect whatever it is that you choose to do. I respect you. Like, in fact, my son, Alex, I know that kids older than 12 now are able to get it, specifically Pfizer. And my kids, or at least my oldest who's 14, he doesn't want to get it yet. And I'm okay with that. I told him that when he feels comfortable, he can get it. And well, I honestly feel like it makes me even more anxious to think for my son to get it. Anyways, so he's holding off. But I feel like in the future, somehow the schools, I don't know, that's just my feeling. Let me know what you guys think on this. I feel that schools are going to possibly eventually start asking for it. If you go to school, you're going to have like the vaccine when they have those vaccine cards. I think eventually COVID vaccine is going to be on there. That's what I think. Not sure. Don't quote me. I know nothing. These are just the feelings that I'm thinking. But yeah, so eventually he'll probably have to get it, but he doesn't want to get it yet, which is fine. I said he could hold off. Some of his friends have gotten it already, and he still doesn't want to get it, even his best friend. And I was like, okay, if you don't want to, that's fine. So again, like I said, I respect you guys. Let's go over why I decided to do it, though. Honestly, it's not even that complicated. I just can't live the life that we've been living. When COVID first started and they were like, oh, stay home for 2 weeks, make sure that curve goes down, this and that. And then they were talking about, after all that, obviously it was going nowhere. So they were talking about, we're going to get the fastest vaccine. And I was like, oh, when they get that vaccine, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want no vaccine. That's when everything first started. I was like completely against even being the first one and all of that, right? But after a year that we were practically in lockdown, and I'm in California, so I feel like for the longest or for a longer period of time, we were like in a stricter lockdown out here. And I just couldn't, I just like, I can't live this life. Like literally, like I would get depressed. And yeah, it was such a depressing time. And being on here actually on YouTube has helped me a lot with that. I felt a lot better because at least I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people. I'm like that. I feel like I'm very social. And well, yeah, I do not like being on lockdown. I don't like being at home all day, every single hour of the day. It's just has been driving me crazy. Plus I have 3 boys, different ages, they're rambunctious. Like, you just lock us in, we're like in a zoo. And I am so I was just like so tired of being locked up, and it's been a lot. So after all that time, I just decided it's time. I don't care. Give me the shot. I'll be the first one. I'll test it out I actually was talking to my family like that. I'll be the first one to test it out for you guys. Don't worry. I'll take the shot. You guys can hold off until we see how it acts on me and all of that. But either way, so many people went before me because I'm not essential. I wasn't out there having to work with, a lot of people that might be possibly have COVID and pass it to me. And anyways, I was one of the last ones, I feel. But anyways, let me let you know, when I got my first shot was on April 16th, and it's just a drive-through. So April 16th, 2021. And my second shot was on May 7th, 2021, which was Mother's Day weekend. It was on Friday. Mother's Day was on Sunday. I don't know how I chose. I didn't even choose it basically when I went, and then they gave me the date, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to miss it. Just go ahead. And they were about basically 3 weeks apart. And it was a really easy process. As far as this place that I went to, with the way you drove through, and I do have a vlog for the first one. I never edited my second one, which I might still do, because I definitely want these things on here for me. Just for years from now, I can come on here and I can look and I can see exactly how I felt. And I honestly did feel a lot of anxiety. So I'm not sure what your beliefs are, Renee. But whatever you believe in, I would say pray. That's what helped me. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. That's just what I believe in. And prayer, like that calms me. It doesn't always work. I'm not trying to say like it's just the end all be all, because sometimes I have to pray a lot and I'm still anxious. But it helped. It does help knowing that I believe in something bigger than myself. And that's one of the things that really calmed me down. So I really had to pray through it and make sure that you guys know, if you guys are on here and you actually watch me, that I always say I'm a crybaby. Trust me, like I literally wanted to cry before each shot, but I didn't. Like I was like praying and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna cry. This is a good thing. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Those are all the things that I was saying to myself. So if you have to speak out loud and tell yourself, do it. Just say, I'm gonna be okay. Just tell yourself everything's gonna be fine. So many people have gone before me already. And then for me, my mom had already gotten it. Well, they got Moderna, but either way, they had already gotten it. My husband had already gotten it. So I was like, and so many others, obviously friends that we know and things like that. So let's say the first one. So like I said, this place that I went to, the way they had it, and I was one of the first ones. So I made my appointment at 9 a.m., which was right when they open. I love doing that. You don't have to be in no long lines. But either way, the way they worked that out here was really good. Like it was just so fast and easygoing. The two people that I have had both times that gave me the shot was painless. Like I don't really remember it going in. So if you're afraid of shots, because I hate shots too, period. I hate shots. I hate it, just period. They were good. Like I don't remember really feeling it, and I just remember them massaging it. So one of the things that I do suggest is, after you get your first shot, if they don't massage it, even if they do, massage your arm. Make sure that you massage it in, so that I think that helps it hurt less after. Because my arm after that first shot was the thing that hurt the most for 2 days. Like literally, it hurt so much to even move it like this, to lay on it. I couldn't. It was so painful. I know we all experience it differently, but for me, it was like super painful. Like in the past, I've worked out. I've done even, had a trainer before and all that, where you do arm workouts and all this, and you'll be sore and you can kind of barely move. No, this time it hurt more. But I've heard, and I tried it with my second shot, and it didn't hurt as much after. So I heard if you do windmills, which I did it for the second shot, I didn't do it for the first one because I did not know. Just do your arm like that whole day. I think some of you guys on here, friends, were telling me to do that. Like just move your arm around throughout the day, so that it hurts less. The second and third day, it should hopefully hurt less, because it did for me on the second shot. So that first shot, I didn't do none of that, and my arm hurt so much. I did in the afternoon, after I got that first shot, I know a lot of people, even my mom and husband, that they took Moderna, they didn't have any other symptoms besides the soreness of their arm. I did on only that first day though. I had like chills, and I did have a low fever that first time too, like a 99.2, I think I remember. So I took Tylenol. And the funny thing with taking something is that the first person, when I went to get my shot, told me don't take Motrin. I'm not sure why. I was like, okay. I had took it in the morning because I think I had woke up with a headache. I can't remember. And he was like, you should be fine, but just make sure you just take Tylenol. Okay, second time I go, the person says you could take Tylenol or Motrin, that she's researched it and she's looked it up and it's fine. And I know I gave it to my husband and even my mom, like when they took it, they took both and they were fine. So I would say if you have symptoms, definitely you can take Tylenol and Motrin. I know Motrin is more effective for me, so that takes a lot of the pain away. The fever goes down. So that's what I did. I did feel, so I said chills. I was like feeling tired and I got the chills. I was feeling tired and I got the low grade fever. Now, on the second shot, I was anxious as well. I think I'm going to eventually, if not this week, maybe next week, I'll edit that video and post it. Like I said, I did feel a lot of anxiety. And that's just because it's like, come on, we're like putting something into our bodies, right? That we have no idea. We're just trusting in the doctors and whatever else that you believe in, that you're going to be okay. So look at us. Many of us out here are okay. And I want to tell you that, oh gosh, I don't know, just pray. So I want to say, just pray. If you do that, calm yourself down, talk out loud and say, I'm going to be okay. These are things that I do, okay? I'm going to be okay. And these are the things I was doing. I'm going to be okay. Tell yourself again and again if you have to, because you have to hear it and you have to listen. And just try your best, because I know no matter how much I tell you, like, don't be anxious, you probably will still be anxious. But if you talk to yourself and keep telling yourself you're okay, all these people ahead of me have gone and they're okay, everything's going to be fine. That's one of the reassurance that you can have. So again, on my second shot, I don't know if I went over it because I'm going off tangent all over the place, right? But on the second shot, I basically, let me see, that night I got the low grade fever again. But again, it was only that first night for me on both shots. The next day I was fine. I felt a little tired, I think, but sometimes I feel like, gosh, I'm a mom of three, always doing a lot, so I could be tired from any other thing. But no, I was tired. That was it. But I rested. I basically rested the whole next day. It was nice to do so, you know. What else? So the low grade fever, I don't remember getting chills that time. I did get a little bit of a headache. So those are all like little symptoms that they tell you, like the flu-like symptoms and muscle aches and all of that you can get. But I was okay overall. So I hope that this helps you, knowing that I was okay. And I know several of our friends on here that, you know, also watched me and told me that they were okay. They probably did experience some flu-like symptoms, but overall, you know, within 2 days, you'll be completely fine. If, like, let's say your arm was hurting, I would hope that, in like mine on the first one, where after the 2 days, like, I was okay. But the first 2 days, like, just the arm pain was rough. So I'd hope that you really come back on here and let me know how you went, how everything went for you. And I hope that somehow this helped. I mean, I didn't have so much because, like I said, I don't think I had that many symptoms, but I just wanted to go over it for you because you did ask. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video was helpful somehow, and I hope that it eased some of anyone's anxiety if you are watching. And well, let us know in the comments. Don't scare us too much or scare her too much in the comments how everything went for you guys. So if you think that you can help somehow, give us your experience in the comments that she can read, Renee can read on here. And then basically, yeah, let's help each other out, friends. Like they said, we are all in this together. So if we could somehow help each other out, you know, it makes the world a better place if we're all helpful to each other and kind, as I always say. All right, friends, see you until the next one. Stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.